Hey everybody, this is the Esoteric Cross. I make videos about how to gain your personal power while learning ancient secrets, and if that sounds like something that you're into, please hit the like button and subscribe, and gain insight from this perspective in the cosmos. Before diving into this video, I just wanted to apologize for the hiatus that I took. If you're not interested in hearing this part, you can skip ahead about a minute. But I just wanted to explain why I haven't been posting or responding for the last few months. I ended up having a tonsil surgery, and it turns out that they don't like to do that surgery on adults because of hemorrhaging, and it happened to me. It was definitely a terrifying experience, so I'd spent a little bit of time contemplating life and dealing with a little bit of depression. I just wanted to be upfront and honest that I had to take some time and I really had to take a break. Over the last few months, I've been slowly getting more active, more social, writing music again, doing magic, and finally, I'm at a place where I feel like I can continue doing this, which is what I love. So in this video, we're going to talk about what High Magick is, also called ceremonial magic, and also what makes it different from things like witchcraft. We will talk about the main components of how High Magick works, and a little bit about what the path looks like. I think that the term High Magick was popularized by Damien Eccles, but I could be wrong and maybe someone else has used this term before him. It is more popularly called ceremonial magic. I tend to call it High Magick simply because that's the term that I heard and it triggered me to do some digging, and then I found reservoirs of knowledge in this subject and it really resonated with me. First, I think we should talk about the differences between High Magick and witchcraft or paganism. Actually, they do have some similarities. They both can deal with the same deities, they can both have candle magic, they can both use symbolism pretty heavily, they both involve your mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical energies. They both have a strong emphasis on the elements. They can both be related to things like astrology, tarot, and other forms of divination. All of this stuff sounds very similar, but there are a few very key differences. The law of attraction, astrology, spell work, witchcraft, paganism, it's all like a watered down version of true high magic. And I'm not saying this in a bad way at all. Those things can certainly be used for you to manifest, attain higher levels of consciousness, and they can be a catalyst to getting into high magic. It definitely was for me. It's just that those things don't offer the big picture and the full scope about why and how this stuff works. It doesn't give you the full path to true self-sovereignty the way that Hermetic philosophy does. This isn't New Age woo-woo stuff. This is an old age spiritual science. High magic or ceremonial magic is a combination of systems of magic that lets you communicate ideas to your subconscious mind in order to bring about a change in yourself, and thus the universe. One key thing that can be missing when you are working with witchcraft is the truth that you and the universe are one and the same. What you do to yourself, you do to the universe. What you do to yourself, you do to other people. What you do to the universe, you do to yourself. And what you do to other people, you do to yourself. This is one idea that completely changed my perception before even diving into ceremonial magic, and I think I realized this when I was learning about Cabala, which is an ancient form of Jewish mysticism. So let's talk more about how real magic works. Magic is the art and science of causing change to occur in conformity with will. This is very important because the key to magic is will and care. You not only desire something, you care about it, you love it, and then you will it into being. The care and the will is like the bridge between the subconscious mind and the conscious mind. It is the heart between the heaven and the earth. It is the bridge between you and God, or you and the universe. You have this wonderful conscious mind that thinks and thinks, and then your subconscious mind takes it all in. The repetition of thoughts, the things you see on a regular basis, the symbolism that is suggested, the music that you listen to, the things that you watch, the books that you read, and so much more. Your subconscious mind takes all of this in and it becomes pregnant with a new reality. Your subconscious mind gives birth to your behavior, your actions, and your new thoughts. This is the holy union that is always happening in your consciousness at all times. Magic is like a code to make this process easier for you to be in control of it. Your subconscious does not communicate with words. You can use words to program it, but only when you're using multiple layers of self while doing so. You have to invoke your emotions, your spiritual essence, your mind, your physical movement. These are the 4 elements and the 4 aspects of your consciousness. Using these are what helps you to put codes into your subconscious to get a new outcome. Most of the time, your subconscious mind will be programmed with symbolism and feelings. Now let's go through some of the systems that are used in magic. We use tarot, astrology, astrotheology, ritual work, energy work, invoking angels, Kabbalistic magic, and so much more. There's a theme that runs through these. This is all about the interconnectedness of you and what we call God. I highly recommend watching some of my other videos like the angels in the Bible are not what you think. What you will see is that everything outside of you is you, and you are all. There is no real difference, but you don't have to experience that firsthand in order to let that concept sink in and to understand this. Let's briefly run through some of these systems that I just mentioned. Tarot. All of the tarot cards are aspects of your consciousness. It is rich with symbolism and can be used to program your subconscious. And it can be used to reveal your subconscious. It can be used to reveal your soul and the path that you're on. Astrology. All of the zodiac signs are aspects of your consciousness, and the symbolism of these 12 aspects are used so prevalently that it is obviously very powerful to program your subconscious. 12 hours in a day, 12 months in a year, 12 disciples, 12 inches in a foot, so many 12s. 12 is a very important number because our consciousness can be separated into these 12 aspects. So this brings me to astrotheology. And astrotheology is what it sounds like. It's the theology of astrology. This is where we can talk about the sun and what it truly means, how it relates to your consciousness. This can go really deep, and I highly recommend my video on the sun to get a taste of astrotheology. Ritual work. Ritual work is a way of using the symbolism that's in any of these other systems in order to bring about a change in yourself and the environment. I would put energy work and ritual work together because you would use energy work within ritual. You would imagine breathing in light from around you and charging the ground beneath you with this light, and then moving it back through you, out your hands to transform and work with this energy. In ritual, you may do this and draw symbols with this energy. You may use this energy to build up your own light body. You may use this to become more magnetic. You may use this to shield yourself. Do you see how endless this could be? You could combine many different rituals to create a formula to bring about a change that is very specific to what you want. One thing you would commonly use in ritual is invocation, and it's very common to invoke angels. All angels are aspects of God's consciousness or this universe's consciousness. They are universal intelligences, very real energy that is outside of us, but remember, everything that is outside is also internal. These angels are aspects of you. So when you invoke them and you work with them, then you are strengthening these aspects of your consciousness. Now, this does not have to stop with angels. You can invoke different energies, deities, gods, planets, spheres. You could probably invoke the Easter Bunny. The reason we are so specific with talking about angels in the zodiac and Cabala is because these systems have been around for a very long time and they work. They work well. In fact, very powerful people use these systems in everyday life. It's no accident that you see this type of symbolism everywhere, in the government, on money, in the entertainment industry, and in so many other places. The last system that I'm going to touch on for now is Qabalah. And Qabalah deserves an entire series of its own. I could talk about this forever. The Kabbalistic tree of life is like a metaphorical map of God, and a map of the human soul. Remember, everything outside is within, as above, so below, as within, so without. This map is depicting the way that Source, or God's light, flows down into reality. The bottom sphere, Malkuth, is the 3D physical reality. And the top sphere, Kether, represents the one source of light. Each sphere is a different energy, and these energies are in communication with each other. In magic, you could invoke a different sphere for a different reason. I would even say that you can invoke multiples, creating a formula for something very specific. Whatever sphere that you're working with on the tree of life can bring about a shift in yourself, but more importantly, these energies are more intended to bring about a change in the universe, in the external world. Now you can use a specific sphere, angel, element, and planet to bring about a certain shift in reality, and that would be some powerful magic. The reason I love magic so much is because this goes very, very deep. This is psychological. This is a science. It's philosophy. It's intricate. And most importantly, it really works. I could talk all day about the shifts that have occurred in my life and in my soul since I've started my journey, but I'm more interested in helping other people with theirs. If you're interested in working with me, I do offer one-on-one coaching for beginning ceremonial magic. My program is about balancing and working with the 4 elements, and I think this could be very beneficial for you. Just send me an email about my 4 Corners program. My email is in the description of this video. If you'd like a tarot reading done by me, you can also send me an email. Just let me know if you have a question and that you want a reading. You pay through Venmo, and I'll make a video reading just for you. And I hope there was something new that you were able to take away from this video. If so, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe for more content. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.